Hey guys, thanks for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about how to lunge, so make sure you get you a good stretch in. And as you know, there's a few different ways you can lunge. So we have our alternating reverse lunges. We also have walking lunges, which are pretty popular, and I'll be showing you guys how to lunge with the band. And lastly, how to lunge with weights as well. But before you add any bands or weight, you do want to make sure you get the lunge down correctly by itself. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to properly lunge. That's why we're in this position. So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to be talking over the ceiling fan because I am burning up, so bear with me. So first off, just like with a squat, when you are doing lunges, you want to make sure that your knees are never going over your toes. So you want your front leg to be at a 90-degree angle. Next, your back leg. So most important thing with that is to make sure that your back foot is straight. You want your front foot straight too, but make sure your back foot's straight. That is really important. Most of the time you cannot see your back foot or you're not paying attention, especially if you're not working out with someone or if there's not a mirror in front of you. When I first started going to the gym, I made sure to always be doing my lunges in front of the mirror. Even if there's a lot of people working out, I just scoot further back or off to the side, but I had to make sure I could see that back foot, which is super important because you don't want to just be doing all these lunges, especially with weight, and your back foot's not straight or like this, because you're just going to hurt yourself. So make sure your front foot is straight, your front knee is never going over your toes, and it's at a 90-degree angle. And then also make sure that back foot is straight. Make sure your knee's not slamming into the ground. Tip number one, if you're new to the gym or new to lunges, I always recommend doing them in front of the mirror, especially when you're at the gym, just so you can make sure that your feet are always straight and positioned correctly. So that's tip number one, do it in the mirror. Tip number two, when I first started doing these, I literally would take like maybe 30 seconds trying to catch my balance or positioning, and that is normal, especially when you start to add weight. So if you have something to balance on, a bench by you or something, in the beginning it is definitely okay to use that to help yourself. Make sure your core is tight, chest straight up, back is neutral, or you have a neutral spine, no arch in your back, and take a deep breath, shoulders back, and then you just lunge. So this is just me doing a few lunges for you guys. So it's important that you get everything down without adding any weight or any bands. You just want to make sure that you got the movement and your form correct first. So now when adding weight, start off super light because if you try to start off heavy, you will tilt down, or sometimes you end up going down and you cannot come up. So I like to start light. If you're going to be using 2 dumbbells, you want to make sure you're not leaning over too much or arching your back. Your core is still tight, and you just lunge down. And here I'm just showing you a few different ways that you can hold or place the dumbbells. So find out which works best or is most comfortable for you. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you go out there and lunge. Don't forget to add your bands, add your weight for some extra growth. But alright guys, that is it for my how to lunge video. I hope this was helpful and that you enjoyed. You can go ahead and leave me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at JosieJadeXO for daily workout videos.